Have you ever wondered how some people seem to reach their 90s with a sparkle in their eyes, strong steps, and stories to tell, while others slow down much sooner? What's their secret? Well, the truth is, it's not really a secret. It's a set of habits, daily, simple, intentional, practiced by people in some of the longest living communities in the world. Places like Okinawa in Japan, Sardinia in Italy, Nicoya in Costa Rica. These regions are known as blue zones, where a remarkable number of people live past 90, and not just live, but live well. In today's video, we're going to sit down together, you and I, and gently explore 7 practical, powerful habits from these long-lived cultures. And yes, they work, not just because of science, but because they come from real lives lived over many decades. Here's a quick look at the 7 habits we'll explore together. Let's begin with something that might surprise you. People who live long move a lot. But not in the gym. They garden, they walk, they cook their own meals. They sweep, clean, climb stairs, visit neighbors. In Okinawa, it's common to see women in their 80s still kneeling on the floor to cook. In Sardinia, men in their 90s still walk up and down steep hills to check on sheep or visit friends. They don't do it to exercise. They do it because it's a part of life. The takeaway: find ways to move naturally every single day, not just a 30-minute workout, but little bursts of motion throughout the day. Walk to the market, water your plants, stretch your arms when the sun rises. Dance to your favorite old song in the living room. Movement keeps the blood flowing, joints flexible, and spirit alive. Now, here's the second habit, and it's close to my heart. Eat just enough, not too much. There's a practice in Okinawa called hara hachibu, which means eating until you are 80% full, not stuffed, just content. People in long-living cultures tend to eat slowly, mindfully, and they rarely snack mindlessly. They enjoy meals with others. They laugh between bites. They stop when they feel satisfied. Try this. At your next meal, eat a little slower. Pause between bites. Notice when you feel enough. That one small shift can do wonders for your digestion, your blood sugar, and your energy levels. Now let's move gently to the third habit. And this one might make you smile. They stay socially connected. In Sardinia, elders are deeply respected. In Okinawa, groups of lifelong friends, called moai, support one another emotionally and even financially for decades. Loneliness is one of the biggest health risks as we age, more dangerous than smoking or obesity, according to some studies. But connection, real connection, it heals. So call that friend, write that letter, join that club, sit in the park and talk to someone. Invite your neighbor over for tea. Human warmth, shared stories, gentle laughter, they are medicine for the soul. And speaking of soul, the next habit, the fourth one, is about having a sense of purpose. In Nicoya, Costa Rica, they call it plan de vida, your reason to wake up in the morning. It doesn't have to be big. Maybe you care for your grandchildren. Maybe you volunteer at a local library. Maybe you feed birds every morning or tend to your roses. What matters is this: your days feel meaningful to you. Even a simple purpose, like making someone smile, gives your days structure and your heart strength. So far, we've looked at movement, mindful eating, connection, and purpose. And they're just the beginning. There's more to uncover. And I can't wait to keep going with you. Let's keep walking this path together. Because the fifth habit that shows up again and again in the lives of those who reach 90 with grace is this: manage stress gently and consistently. Now, we all have stress. Even in beautiful, peaceful places like Okinawa or Sardinia, people face loss, health scares, difficult days. The difference? They know how to release it, bit by bit, day by day. Some pray, some nap, some meditate. Others simply take a slow walk or spend time in nature. In blue zones, stress relief isn't an occasional luxury. It's a built-in rhythm of life. One Sardinian woman in her 80s told me she starts each day by sitting quietly with her coffee, looking at the mountains. 10 minutes, no phone, no distractions, just breathing and being. She said, "If I rush the morning, my whole day feels like chasing wind." So ask yourself, what helps you feel calm again? What slows your breath, softens your shoulders, clears your thoughts? Do that every day if you can. Your heart, your blood pressure, your sleep. They will all thank you. And now we arrive at the sixth habit, which is something many people overlook, but every centenarian seems to embrace. Get good sleep and treat it like gold. It's not just about the hours, though that matters. It's about the quality, the rhythm, the respect. People who live long prioritize rest. They have calming nighttime routines, a warm bath, a light herbal tea, soft lighting, no loud screens. They go to bed and wake up at regular times. Their bedrooms are quiet, cozy, dark. Sleep, especially as we age, becomes less forgiving, but also more important. It restores, repairs. It helps your brain process memory. It supports your immune system. I know a man, 87 years old, who swears by his nightly ritual, lavender oil on his pillow, a few deep breaths with the window cracked open, and reading 2 pages of poetry. He said, "That's when I remember I'm still human, not just a machine, so take sleep seriously. Build rituals around it. Treat it not as the end of the day, but the beginning of tomorrow." We've now traveled through 6 of the 7 habits, and the final one, the one that ties them all together, is coming up next. It might be the most joyful one of all, and here it is, the 7th and perhaps the most beautiful habit of all. Celebrate life every single day. People who live into their 90s with joy don't take each day for granted. They find little reasons to smile, even on quiet mornings. They sing while sweeping the floor. They hum while cooking. They notice the flowers in bloom, the sound of birdsong, the warmth of a loved one's hand. They celebrate not because life is perfect, but because they are still here. There's a 93-year-old woman in Okinawa who begins each day by clapping her hands 3 times and saying out loud, "I'm still alive, arigato." Her neighbors laugh, but they also join her. It's become a shared ritual, a daily declaration of gratitude. And in Nicoya, a grandfather of 91 celebrates every Sunday by gathering his children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren under a big tree. He doesn't say much, just smiles, watches them play, and tells the same joke every week. They laugh anyway, because it's his way of saying, "I'm still part of this world." One more story. In Sardinia, I met an elderly baker named Luca who makes a single loaf of bread each morning, even though he lives alone. When I asked why, he said, "Because the smell reminds me of my wife, and because someone always stops by." These are not grand celebrations. They're not expensive. They don't need planning, but they create warmth, belonging, and a sense of joy that builds up day by day. So how do you celebrate life? Maybe it's a favorite song you play every morning. Maybe it's lighting a candle with dinner. Maybe it's writing one kind sentence to yourself each night. Celebrating life is not about ignoring problems. It's about honoring presence. About looking at the ordinary and whispering, "This is good. I'm glad I'm here." So now you have them all. 7 habits from the world's longest living people. Move naturally, eat moderately, stay socially connected, live with purpose, manage stress gently, sleep deeply and consistently, celebrate life daily. They're simple, but not small. They are everyday choices strung together over decades that make the difference between simply aging and truly living. And the best part? You don't need to move to Japan or Costa Rica to begin. You can start wherever you are, right now. Thank you for spending this time with me. If something in this video made your heart feel lighter or gave you hope, I'd love for you to leave a comment. What's one habit you already love, or one you'll begin tomorrow? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone you care about. Because the gift of long life is sweeter when we walk the journey together. Until next time, may your days be long, your sleep be deep, and your joy be real.